I'm trying to be nice so that he can actually see this without just hearing me insult him. Now, I do like insulting people. It's fun, but it stops them from seeing what I'm saying. So I'm going to I'm trying to lighten up on it. So listen, douchebag.
Wrong doesn't exist somewhere. Wrong doesn't exist like a tree or gravity or something that like is objectively true. It doesn't.
That's hilarious. He said that. He just said, well, morality doesn't grow on a tree. That's actually funny because that's my argument. That's what I like to use. You can't step. I borrowed this from Father Deacon Ananias. You can't step in a fact. Joel, you notice how your critique about morality, you can't find it on a tree? You're not applying to truth itself. And he even uses the word truth in the critique. Watch.
Wrong doesn't exist like a tree or gravity or something that like is objectively true. It doesn't.
See that? Isn't it amazing? They are not good thinkers. So morality doesn't exist. It's an immaterial concept that doesn't exist like a tree. It's not out there in nature. It's not true. Dude, how are you missing this, Joel? Truth itself is in the same category. So if you're going to critique morality, say it's not real ultimately. There's nothing real about it. It's totally subjective based on the notion that it's not found in nature. It's not objectively true. Well, the truth itself, laws of logic, Joel, information, knowledge, minds. You don't find a mind in nature, dude. You didn't hold a mind. You didn't weigh a mind. They're so inconsistent with their criteria. That's the world of atheism is all about being really inconsistent and special pleading all over the place. Well, I don't believe in anything without evidence. Do you believe that? Well, I see you're playing a word game. No, I'm not.
It exists like the sun. It's an idea. Subjects have ideas, right? So it's dependent on someone's subjective stance by definition.
No, it's not.
So it's kind of a nonsense phrase. I don't know if anyone in the comments can show me how morality is objective somehow. To drive the point home, I'll give you a little bit.
That's why it's a fun argument to investigate the how morality and truth are interlocked. How if you're arguing for morality being objective or subjective, you're in the practice of assuming some sort of direction toward truth. And the question is, should we pursue truth? Like, is there any moral obligation at all from an atheist view to pursue truth? This is where you get them. Because they're, like I said, they're out here on the mean streets of atheist blippy YouTube trying to pursue the truth. And they're calling us into question, and we should call in and argue with them, right? Why? Why should I abandon Christianity? Why should I abandon false beliefs? Let's say I'm a Muslim. Joel, why should I abandon a false belief? Is it a moral obligation to society to abandon false beliefs, bad beliefs, untrue things? They couldn't say so.
Retarded. Retarded. What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded?
Shame.